Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy Black Husband. We back with another gameplay. We in that Returnal. You know what I'm saying? I finally defeated the boss, man. I'm excited about that. But no, man. Once again, thank you for definitely supporting the first episode. We in the next one. Like I said, still dope game. Great game, Returnal. If you don't have it, definitely purchase it. It's on PlayStation Store. You can get it through the Essential package if you have the PlayStation Plus as well. But yeah, what I want to talk about today, man, something simple. I was just thinking about, you know, when I first started watching YouTube, one of the dopest things I was watching, to be honest with you, was definitely like sneaker vlogs or just like sneaker YouTubers. You had a lot of people like Homer Simpson, Scoop 208. You had Kai as well. You had Mike Rich. Shout out Mike Rich. Yeah, man, like those are the sneaker like YouTubers back in the day. And like it's funny because no one really watches their content no more. Like I'd be wondering like what really happened to sneakers and the content just in general. You know what I'm saying? I do know, just watching it and me being a sneakerhead, it's just, man, sneakers is not like how it used to be. A lot of people or a lot of companies, in my opinion, like Nike, depend on collabs. Like, so if they don't have a dope collab, typically shoes don't sell, which doesn't help anyone in the long run. So like with Nike, the biggest situation that helped them out was Virgil. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at that overall and just be like, man, like without Virgil, without Off-White, I don't think Nike's as successful in the long run. Right, so when you had Virgil, you know, you had Off-White collab, then you had the Union collab, which was crazy on the Jordan 1s. Still one of my favorites. Like the blue and red joints, the Unions, fire. I think that's one of the best Jordan 1s or collabs, in my opinion. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? So like I just think about that as well. Another situation, well, another shoe I think about, or a collab, the Sakai's. Like when the Sakai's first came on the scene, and that collab, another dope collab, something that was unique with the double decker insole, well, not insole, outsole. Two tongs, two laces, another fire, another slept on one, Deshaun Witherspoon, one of the top 5 shoes in my opinion of all time. Like the Air Max, Deshaun Witherspoon joints, the velvet joints with the multicolor, fire. I think, like, in my opinion, like when they had Sean Witherspoon, when they had Virgil, rest in peace, and when they had the Union, like, and Sakai, I think that was like the height of Nike, in my opinion, right? So like now, man, it's not as many collabs as it used to be, but overall I just feel like the collabs are saturated. And like that's why, like, for me, I tie it back into you know, sneaker YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Like I was watching Homer Simpson the other day, and he went in, got these 700 reds, and those are not hot. like, I'm just be honest with you. Like, I'm a Yeezy fan. I got more Adidas than Nikes. And the 700 Wave Runners, in my opinion, top 5 shoe of all time, right? Just what it did when it came in, the uniqueness. It was a dash shoe. The colorway is just fire. Just the combination of the colors, that alone, fire. Real talk. Like, that was just like, to me, the epitome of like what made that shoe fire. It was so unique. It wasn't like the 350. It wasn't the 500. Man, it wasn't the, the other boots that no one bought. But like that Wave Runner, man, I remember when that colorway dropped. Like that was fire. That's up there with the version 2 Wave Runner, the original colorway, in my opinion. But like that Wave Runner, that original OG colorway, bruh, like those are like, that's a classic. Like, in my opinion, like I'm gonna continue to cop that shoe till I'm out of here. Like, it's one of my favorite shoes. When it comes to like Yeezy and the Yeezy brand, it's like one of my favorite shoes. It goes with a lot of different things, and it's just so unique that it just makes any outfit really pop. And then, oh, I did forget Bullet RC as well. So like, I just look at like the sneaker community and the YouTubers, man. Like, it's just it's really a dying breed, unfortunately. Like, retailers are not as popular. It's more about resellers, like 2J Kicks, which I did actually visit 2J Kicks in Vegas at Urban Necessities. Dope situation, 2-story, beautiful, at Caesar's Palace. If you ever visit Las Vegas, definitely check it out. A dope situation. Shoes from the floor to the ceiling. All you got to do is just pretty much go to any shoe. It has a QR code, and you just pretty much use your phone. It finds the shoe and your sizes and prices, and you just tell the reps what you want. Really dope concept. Really clean. Had an amazing time in Vegas and just visiting that spot. But you know, like with sneaker culture, it was really, to me, like I would say, before the pandemic, it was like at its peak. Like, it really was at its peak. And I feel like what really set it off was the Off-White collection, the original collection, the OG collection, the first 10 shoes. Like, that's what really set off, like, in my opinion, the craze from like hardcore fans to casuals. And then not even just casuals, but hardcore fans, casuals, and then high-end customers as well. And like, I feel like that all got merged together once that dropped. So then now, like, you have room for the Dior Jordan ones, which is dope. See them in person. I don't really see anything special. I mean, it's a brand white shoe. Jordan 1, I mean, that's cool. But then, you know, also what was fire collab was the Travis Scott 4s, the blue joints. Still one of my, I would say, top 10 shoes. Those 4s, fire. Everything outside of that, in my opinion, really not hot. Like the Jordan 1 lows, Travis Scott's. You can get any colorway. I don't really care. Not feeling it. To me, the best collab was definitely the Jordan 4. That blue, fire. That Houston Orleans colorway, fire. Like, fire. But like I said, I love sneakers, so you know, the gameplay is really a backdrop to just my thoughts, man. Just overall. So like I said, I love sneakers, man. Jordan 1s, cool. Not comfortable, right? I feel like, in my opinion, Jordan 6s for the most comfortable Jordan. The 14s, the new 14s are comfortable as well, but like I said, get back to it. That was the hype, like of the shoe culture with Virgil and all those guys, man. And like looking at Mike Rich, just inspired like to get dope shoes. You know what I'm saying? His collection made me want to grow my collection. Him selling his collection made me want to sell my collection, and what so have you. You know what I'm saying? Just move on. And even Scoop 208, man, it was crazy when he went through his scandal of the DSL shoes, the replicas, and him reviewing replicas instead of like the real shoes and stuff like that. Like, but overall, like I feel like Scoop 208's personality was just always dope. Like he'd have been like one of the homies at the end of the day. That he just reminded me of one of the homies that I knew that always just had fresh kicks, like regardless. And they kicks always match their outfit. You know what I'm saying? I was never one of those dudes where my kicks gotta match the outfit to the T. I just like my kicks to stand out regardless. But and then Kai was just that dude, that rich kid that just basically bought every shoe and thought he was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Environmental adaptation isn't unique to the forest. The desert has similarly been altered.
But yeah, so
the whole world,
like I said, it's definitely different. Just looking back at it, like man, like what happened to the YouTube?
Deciphering the blood red xenoglyphs has failed to reveal any symbolism behind statue wrapping. Suffocation, imprisonment, metamorphosis. I enshroud myself and hide. My shadows lurk everywhere and deeper. Perhaps they were simply trying to bandage themselves and heal, then transform into something greater and ascend.
Community far as sneakers. When I look at like Scoop 208, when I look at Kai, and I look at all the sneakers YouTubers, man, those views are super low. Like who are the new people? Like even watching Bullet RC, and I know he went away because of him having kids and stuff like that. Even Tony Too Wild, they all just kind of grew up and started their own family. They still have their own business, which is sampled as well, which is still dope. Still follow them. I always wanted to buy some material and things of that nature, but just overall, man, like I just like that was one of the biggest like communities that I enjoyed, just like staying up to date, what was fresh, what was not. I think one of the more unique people was Bullet RC with his content, which was either the shoe of the week, or you know what I'm saying, just reviewing shoe content and all of that. That was just always dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing people really cop shoes, and then like me supporting Fomer Simpson as well, because he's from Tia Bay. Shout out Tampa. You know what I'm saying? 813, and you know what I'm saying, seeing his videos and seeing like those are the same areas that I visit or I shop at as well, and him putting me on new stuff as well, just like different locations. But Fomer Simpson was definitely someone that was unique in a sense. They always he always like just picked the shoes that he really liked. Not everything was just a exclusive release as far as his purchases. But like I said, as far as the overall content, man, by far in my opinion, Bullet RC had the best content. School 208 always had the best shoe reviews, as far as like being able to spot fakes from reals and just getting that in-depth information. And to me, Kai in his position was just about flexing, being with cool people, being around cool people, in relationship to like sneakers and stuff like that. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like hopefully you guys definitely go back and just review if you do like sneakers and you are a sneakerhead, man. Definitely comment below like who are the new you know, on the rise sneakerheads, like far as like sneaker content, something that's new, something that's different. Because that's who I grew up on. Like that's where all of the information that I needed, I definitely got it from those guys, from those YouTubers. No one helped how to beat those bots though. You know what I'm saying? As far as sneaker app, the sneakers app is still one of the worst things ever. Like it's just trash. And even, you know, the funny thing is when what is that app called that everybody was popping off on when the pandemic first happened? Like everybody was outside on this app. It was pretty much before Spaces came out. Clubhouse, there it is. Yeah, Clubhouse. So it was funny because when Clubhouse like was at its peak, when no one could go outside due to the pandemic, there was a space, one mic. There was a space for sneakerheads and stuff like that, and they actually got a Nike rep to come in, which was pretty high up, and everyone just asked them a question about like, why is the sneakers app trash? And pretty much they basically said in a roundabout way, the reason they make it the way it is, where it's hard to win, is because they wanted to feel like you're kind of gambling. So like every time you put in doesn't guarantee you'll win, but when you do win, you feel that excitement of winning. You know what I'm saying? So like, yes, they do cater to the psychology of winning, and pretty much they marketed or they built it based off of you know, pack openings like on 2K and stuff like that. So, you know, they were just watching how on YouTube everybody was just so excited and watching the views of people opening packs and, you know, winning or not winning, or, you know, being upset. So they pretty much modeled sneakers app based off of that. So that was like something different. But everybody was still pissed because it's like, bro, like, I think at the end of the day, people just want to know how many shoes there were. And I think of what sneakers app actually did to improve the app is to show how many shoes they have left, like in that size. You know what I'm saying? That'd have been dope. Like, that is something that the Confirm app, I can't say on the recent release with the Yeezys, they had a surprise release of Yeezys for exclusive releases or whatever. And that's what they did, like for that surprise exclusive release related to Yeezys. You went in, you bid, if you didn't hit, it had like a little number for how many shoes were left for each size. And like, to me, that's better than like you keep putting in and you don't win and you get frustrated. Like, just let me know how many shoes are left. Like, if there's only 10 shoes left and I'm in the ranking, then I know, like, okay, I'm probably not gonna win the shoe. Versus I'm out here doing any and everything to try to win this shoe. I'm on my computer, I'm on my iPad. I got my wife logged into her iPad, her computer, her iPhone. I'm on my iPhone. I got my homeboys trying to like, bro, like that's too much. Like at that point, that's too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tony Too Wild and Bullet RC used to have watch parties on sneaker releases. Like, that's how crazy it was. Like, I remember that's how wild it was with the sneakers app. Like, everybody was surprised if they hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, it just got old. And like, I don't even go to sneakers app no more. I just rather go resell. You know what I'm saying? Get what I actually want. I did win some off-whites, some Sakai's as well, but like wasting my time waking up at 10 a.m. and putting in and then not winning, or the app pretty much crashing. Like, I'm done with that. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think they tried to do that versus like people showing up because of what used to happen back in the day in relationship to the Jordan releases, where there used to be fights and all that other stuff. I mean, like I said, the bots just pretty much took over. And because the sneakers app doesn't want to remove bots, you just have Botavius always winning. You know what I'm saying? So like, it is what it is, unfortunately. It is what it is. And like, to me, that's what's really killed the sneaker market, right? It's not the fact that everybody has joined in and want to spend money and get these exclusive sneakers or hype releases. It's the fact that bots itself just take the fun away from you organically trying to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the app remove you from going to the store, or you going to Foot Locker and basically, you know, going to the raffle or putting in a raffle and picking up your shoes. Like the app kind of removes you from that. And like, I ain't gonna lie, for me, I haven't bought shoes in like 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, well, I haven't worn shoes in 2 or 3 years, right? Because it's whack now. Like, it's not even cool anymore. I remember back in the day, like, it was dope if you won on sneakers app. Like, it was dope to post that, send it to your dude or your homeboy, and be like, yo, bro, I hit. Like, now, you already know you're not hitting. So, like, you just put you in your little token, and you don't expect it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of that stuff, man, just kind of killed the sneaker culture, right? Like, to me, it's funner to actually go to a sneaker shop. You know, so shout out to Soul Society, shout out to Social Status, shout out to Kicks R Us. Like, it's funner to go there, chop it up with people that are about sneakers, and just cop resale, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, you're gonna pay a little bit extra, but if that's something that you really want and you still investing into it, it just shows you if you really want that shoe or not. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, it just really does, because yeah, everybody's gonna try to spend 5 bands on some off-whites. That's cool. That's cool. I understand that, but that's the whole point of being exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the reason why I have some exclusive shoes that people don't have, because I'd rather spend this amount of bread on it so that you don't have the shoe. That's the whole point of being exclusive. You know, so, but yeah, that's just my thought. That's my opinion regarding like this sneaker culture and like where it's at, man. Like I said, I'm still gonna support Bullet RC, Homer Simpson, Mike Rich, you know, all those YouTube content makers, and even Ballin' on a Budget, which is also another local dude. Shout out to Ballin' on a Budget. He was unique and just showing you that you can go get kicks and like the Nike outlets or different outlets and still look fresh. Once again, a different take on just like the shoe market or the shoe culture, which, you know, I used to definitely find a lot of gems at the outlets. That was dope, man, because like my whole thing about shoes, I just like to wear stuff that no one is wearing. Like, if everyone's wearing off-white, I don't want to wear off-white, because like, you're not cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really popping. So it was always dope to me to wear something completely different. Now, I'm not gonna wear no Sauconys or Sauconys as people call it. I'm not gonna wear no Reeboks or K-Swiss to look cool or different. But I'll wear some LeBrons, or, you know what I'm saying, I'll wear some Kobe's because everybody's wearing Jordan. So I wear Yeezys because everybody's wearing Jordan. And when everybody's wearing Yeezys, I'll wear some J's. Like, that's just what it is for me. Like, whatever everyone is trending to, I try not to be about. I cop the shoe and just sit on it. You know what I'm saying? I just sit on it because I just, like, us looking like cartoon characters with the same outfits has never been dope in my opinion. That ain't never been cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So that's really my rundown of like the whole sneaker community in YouTube, man. It's weird that YouTube no longer is just, I guess, pushing those content creators. The algorithm is just pushing different content as far as just how-tos or, you know, more tutorial-based content. But, you know, for people that love fashion, for people that love kicks, man, like I said, definitely go check out those YouTubers, subscribe, follow, whatever, man. Like the video, because in my opinion, they still relevant. They make great content. It's informative, and then just overall, man, the personality. They were all dope. You know, they were always something different. You know, holistically. You know what I'm saying? Kai started a whole, you know, basketball tournament, which involved, you know, all of the big, you know, sneaker YouTubers and, or basketball players and stuff like that. So it's just dope, man. It's just dope overall. One thing I do want to leave y'all with, you know, for my next episode, which will be part 3 with this walkthrough. Like I said, we're gonna get into a lot of different topics. Hopefully you enjoy the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here giving pain in these Returnal streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here handing out pain overall. But yeah, this is what this channel is all about. Dope gameplay, good content, good conversation. Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Black Husband Gaming out. Hopefully you enjoy the remaining portion of this video. I'm about to slay this boss, of course. And why would I upload an L? But yeah, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, watch the video, and let me know who are the new, like, sneaker YouTubers. 'Cause I'm interested. Like, what's new? I'm really, truly interested because I love sneakers. I love exclusive kicks. I'm not a general release type of guy. So, we out.
fetched. Something exalted.